Excuse me, won't you?
Yes, of course.
Spacing.
Lizzie, why don't you go out into the garden on your own and have a look around? Talk to some of the residents.
Righto.
Take your time.
She looks a bit nervous. I know I was at first. But don't worry too much. It really is a beautiful place. You'd certainly be doing the right thing if you sent your mother to live here.
Bit chilly to be sitting out here, isn't it?
I suppose. But I don't fancy staying inside all day. New here, are you?
No. But I might be staying in a few weeks. I'm Elizabeth Birdsworth.
Enid Watson. You looked at any other places?
No, this one was recommended. Everyone seems really happy here.
Yes, they are. It's a restful place, I suppose. Bit too restful, really. I'm just not ready to retire from life yet.
No, me neither. I'm rearing to go.
Everybody means well, I suppose. I feel like I've been cut off from the world.
Yeah, I know what you mean. What were you doing before you came here?
My husband Reg and I had a variety act for years. We toured with it during the war.
Yeah.
We covered every inch of Australia and New Zealand and then made our way over to England. When Reg died, I didn't go on with the act. Wouldn't have been the same with somebody else. So I worked in the Tivoli's wardrobe department for years. I was good at it too. But people, oh, gosh, they were wonderful. But there comes a time when everyone's convinced that you're past working. They all seem to enjoy the lifestyle here, but it's not for me, I'm afraid.
No, I don't think I'd like it much.
Not if you've led an interesting life, love.
Suppose you could say my life's been interesting.
Look, talk to your relatives before committing yourself. Try and make other arrangements.
Ready to come inside for lunch now, Mrs. Watson? It's getting a bit chilly out here.
Yes, I'll come in.
Rightio.
Staff here really are very good. I sometimes feel guilty for disliking it so much.
Good morning, Doctor. How are you?
Well, thanks, Mrs. Power. Patricia Lawson ready to see me?
She's rather reluctant, but she has agreed. We've organised for you to use the examination room. And Neil Murray, the new nurse, he'd like to have a word with you first about her, if that's okay.
Yes, fine.
Go on and ask him.
Oh, I don't know.
Mr. Faulkner, Maxie would like to ask you something. I think it's decent. Have you got a minute?
Ask me what, Dennis?
Me mum's coming to visit me, Mr. Faulkner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking that maybe it'd be a good idea. Well, actually, it was the girls that thought it would be a good idea. Me mum hasn't seen me
Come on, spit it out, Maxine.
What the girl is trying to say is that she asked Shirley if she could borrow a dress. Now she'd like permission to get it out of the storeroom.
Okay, I'll ask Mrs. Davison. When'd you get it?
No, I think she handled that real well, Lee, don't you?
She has a terrible fear of being sent to solitary. And after being closed in like that, she lashes out at anyone or anything that gets in her way. Well, I'm sure she's quite unaware of the damage she causes.
What's the situation with this man that she almost killed at that office party?
Oh, I don't know. She didn't discuss it.
Patricia Lawson to see you, Doctor.
Thanks. Oh. Hello, Patricia.
Now, don't be nervous, Paddy.
There's nothing wrong with me. I'm not a nutcase.
Now, no one's suggesting you are. Everyone gets pushed to their limit at times, and when that happens, we need to talk. Now, that's my job.
Now, come and sit down, Paddy. I'll leave you to it.
Well, how's work?
All right, bit boring.
Where are you working at the moment?
In the laundry. Look, what are you going to do with me?
I'm not going to do anything. We're just going to have a little talk. Just treat it like a break from work. You're not anxious to get back, are you?
No.
Well, then, let's talk. I was brought up in the country, too. Loved it. Fishing, hunting, horse riding. Do you have a horse?
No, I didn't have time. Too busy with my schoolwork.
And it seems you did very well there, too.
Yeah. Everyone said I took after my mother. She was real bright. Very proud of me, too. She used to boast to the neighbours about how clever I was.
Did you like school?
Well, I had to work hard, but my mother had taught me how to read and write before I started.
So your mother helped you to study?
Yeah. But I only lived with her when I was in primary school. I don't know why, but I was sent to live with my grandmother when I turned 7.
Paddy, why do you think you react so violently when you're confined in a small space?
I don't know. I nearly killed someone I like, and I don't know why.
Well, there must be a reason, and as soon as we find out what that reason is, that could be the end of those fears.
Will I get out of prison?
Well, I won't know that until I understand your problem a little better.
Well, how can you? I don't know what it is.
Now, of course you don't, because you've hidden it away. But I might be able to get to the source of the problem if I use hypnosis.
No,
Don't get upset, just think about it.
I won't do it.
I understand you're being placed under a bit of strain from the other women. I could give you some tranquilizers if you think that would help you to cope.
Hate it. Being drugged isn't going to make things any better.
All right. Well, I think it's enough for one day. Now, that wasn't so bad, was it? I'll come and see you again, if you want me to.
Not bad, not too bad at all.
Charming, but the idea was to cover up the tattoos.
She probably likes it because it shows them off better.
Yeah, great, aren't they?
Oh.
No. Here, put this on.
Oh. G'day, Lizzie, how'd it
Put
go?
the dress on, Maxine. How did it go, love?
Bloody awful.
Why? What went wrong?
Oh, I suppose you could say it was lovely if you didn't have to sit around all day playing tiddlywinks, being waited on hand and foot worse than an ear.
Oh, sounds all right to me. I'll swap it if you like.
Oh, it's not funny, Bea. God, places the other side of bloody whoop-whoop. I'd never get to see Dora and Jude.
What are you going to do, love?
Oh, I'm buggered if I know.
Oh, that's better. Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Your mother's here, Daniels.
Already? Oh, bloody hell, do I look all right?
Oh, she's your mother. She has to love you. Now
Yeah.
get going.
Yes, come on.
See ya.
Good luck.
G'day, Ma. How'd you be?
I can't complain, I suppose.
I guess Dad was too busy to come.
Someone had to mind the station while I came to town.
Fair enough. How was the trip down? I know you don't like driving in the city.
Yeah, well, you couldn't come and see us, could you?
Oh, I thought about it, Mum. Before I got in here, I mean.
What on earth are you doing in a place like this, Maxine? Just look at it. What's so cold and bare?
Oh, don't go on about it, Ma. Look, I know it's not great, but it's not the worst lockup I've seen.
You mean you've been in jail before?
Cheap way to see the country. Joke, Ma.
Would you mind telling me just how you've broken the law? Would you go around stealing all the time?
Does it matter?
Yes, it does. I told you when you left home with that dreadful crowd that you'd end up in trouble.